Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Calico. I know I am late to the party on this one. Actually, I hadn't played it, I'd heard of it. Obviously, Beth Sobel did the illustration, I love her work. And eventually I played it on a Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator, but it was sold out. It was sold out everywhere. You can't get a copy of this game. I don't think you can get it. You still can't get a copy of this game, I think. And then I happened to be at visiting my old stomping grounds in San Rafael and stopped by Gamescape, and they had one copy left, and I was like, buying it. So I have it now, and we played it, and we enjoyed it. And so Calico is gorgeous. It is just thematic. Yeah, you're making a giant quilt, and there's cats around. But the execution of the components, the box, the quality of this bag is fantastic. And boy, it is heavy. This is a filled, heavy box with so many tokens. It's crazy. It's really stellar in that regard, and I just love the vibe and the look. And I'll talk about the rules as well in a second. But so basically, in this game, you're going to be making a quilt. Everyone has on this double-layered board, and in this quilt, there are going to be some gold tiles in the middle. And what you're going to be doing is taking turns surrounding those gold tiles with these quilt pieces. And they are 6 different colors and 6 different patterns, you can see. They do have icons on it for colorblind issues, but I will still say, I don't think that absolves you from using colors that are really close for a lot of people. I think that the pink, purple, blue color set is unnecessarily close. Yes, the team created a reference color icon, and yes, they are different, and yes, I understand it. But with the amount of patterns and things going on, and I know you want it to look pretty, I still feel like it could have been pushed further, despite the fact that everything was done to be colorblind friendly in terms of the extra stuff. But like, even with the icons, I still found myself struggling with that color set unnecessarily. Whereas if, I think there could have been more of a split there. And it comes up my entire play experience. But I like the game, so let's set that aside for a moment. So you're filling out your board. Mechanically, super easy. You got a couple tiles in your hand. You're going to play tile from your hand to the board, and then there's a set of 3 in the middle, and you pick one. Play one, pick one, play one, pick one, play one, pick one. The rules section for how the pick your turn is like 2 sentences. It's great. And that's what a great game is. It's simple. Play one, pick one, play one, pick one. Okay. So what you're trying to do is you have a couple different ways to score. So the first way you score is you have these things that this one says it wants 4 of the same, 2 different in terms of pattern and color. So you're trying to basically get, all of a certain pattern or alternating pattern or things around it are all the same. Like each one of these is a little different, like 3 of the same, then 2 of the same, then 1 unique. That sort of set piece, but because they're wheels and they're hexes, they actually overlap with each other, and that's like the coolest thing. So like I have to think about what this set needs and what this set needs and how to find a piece that supports both and how you lay it out. Or not even try to do it. But if you do, you get more points for doing it if you can really maximize your conditions. Also, there are sets that have to do with connected hexes. The easier sets are just 3 or more connected. The harder ones are in shapes. But basically, these come with patterns. And so you're not worried about colors. You're just trying to get 3 or more of these patterns together on the board. And if you do, any color, wherever it is, doesn't relate to those other ones at all, you get to put that cat on it, and a cat's worth points. And the back of the tiles have their point value. So you're just going to be adding up points at the end. And they have the score pad too. In contrast, you have the color buttons. And the way these works is you're just getting sets of the color of the blue or purple, and then when you do, you drop, or green or whatever, you put it on and you get points there, and you're going to get the color points. If you get each color point, you're going to get a mega bonus with a rainbow button as well for getting every single color, which is sort of like a route you can go down. That's really it. Place a tile, pick a tile. I might have said that backwards a couple times. So place a tile, pick a tile, and fill it out, and be aware of your design goals on these wheels, or hex, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And try to get the cat pattern, and try to get the colors, the fruit colors, or whatever they are. Furthermore, so again, gorgeous rule book, expertly done, super clear, so well done. And more so, there's a solo mode I didn't play, but then it talks about, really great, it has an achievement section, different fun things you can do, like scenarios, backdrop on all the cats that are used, like really just stellar. So, here's the thing. This game is aggressively brain-burning. It is a really crunchy puzzle mental weight. And I have to say, many folks that played it didn't like it. Including Emily, but others as well. And there were plenty who liked it. But, like, so much so that they're not interested in playing it again. Like, it is so tightly designed around the patterns and pulling it together that in some ways, despite the cute kittens and the color and the like, despite all of this gorgeousness, in some ways, to some players, there's like zero joy in this game. Like, it is just like shape, puzzle, shape, puzzle, shape, puzzle. And so, like, you so have to, like, push your head on it. On the other hand, if you like that kind of puzzle, it's flippin' awesome. I like that kind of puzzle. I have no problem with it at all, and I totally dig it. And I could play this game again and again and again. I like that pain in your brain. And I like the only thing that frustrated me was the amount of times I would look at something and be like, wait, are those the same color or not? And the patterns, while different, there's just a lot. It's a lot of visual information, and it's very pretty, but in some ways it can overload you, especially when you're trying to, like, remember, you're like, I need 3 over here and 2 over there, and there's that pattern. And even, like, then where the cats go, like, there's an information overload and a certain burn to it that it's one of those games where I'm going to keep it, and I look forward to the times I'm playing with people who want to play it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to the table otherwise, which is disappointing to me. I'm disappointed, but I thought it would be worth sharing. Anyway, it's out of stock, I think, still. When it gets in stock, I highly, 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 highly recommend this game. However, if pattern set matching in an overlapping restrictive fashion is not your thing, this game isn't going to make it your thing. The other interesting point, which I think is just a design choice, there's an abundance of tiles in here, but there are more tiles, maybe not in the top one, but with fewer players, and certainly there's like an abundance of tiles, and not in a way that you can sort of know that, oh, hey, it's not like Quirkle, where in Quirkle you're like, there's only one more red star, or there's only one more red triangle, or triangle, diamond, or whatever. This doesn't allow for that. You really don't know how many are going to come out, how many there are. I mean, I'm sure there's a total, but it's like way more than you're ever going to see in the game. So it can get a little frustrating when you are like, well, I don't know. Like, you can't bank on something coming. Like, you can just get bad draws. It's a little like a mobile game in that sense, where it's like, well, some of it's a little luck. It doesn't bother me at all. So again, word of warning, because I wish I could play this more, and I will not be able to play this game more, but I can easily recommend it, and I think it's just a gorgeous work. The art, the design, Kevin Russ, right? Just fabulous. The development team. Like, this team who worked on this is stellar. Congratulations. Amazing. Calico. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.